Hi boys. I don't want to make a video. And I wanted to go outside and do it, but I keep lagging. I don't want to go outside because I'll just keep crying. I don't want to go outside. I don't want to deal with people. I want to be outside with you boys. Like, I gave up. I literally gave up. Every day I get up and I try to figure out what to do. I try to go to the gym. Can't go to the gym. Don't want to. I already did that. And it didn't get me anywhere. I'm still trying to go to the gym right now. No, I have the treadmill I could do here. I could do everything here. But it's... No. I keep crying. Where's it gonna get me? Nowhere. It's so weird. I just want you boys, and people keep like posting Disneyland pictures like it's gonna, like, look at me, I'm in the happiest place on earth. Who said that? Who said it was the happiest place on earth? I don't understand that. People who go to Disneyland, how are they getting that money? I always wonder that. How are they paying for that? How are they getting that money? And when Matt died, my offsprings, yeah. For us to go to Disneyland, my dad wants me to bring up when we went to the USS Midway. Papa was there with us. What else? There's a lot of things on that boat I picked up. And when I saw that circle, like, I'm not sure what it was, I don't know any of that stuff. But anyways, it looked like going, I don't like to do my research. Like, I know of the ship, I seen it in some documentaries and some ghost haunting stuff on TV, but I didn't purposely do my research when I went there. I wanted to see what I just wanted to see firsthand. So I did, and then when I went to the ship, when I went on the boat, I saw this circle thing, and it looked like from the movie Stargate. I was just like, that's a huge ship. I'm in a huge ship. I'm in like it was just so many people were just tugging me here and there, and I'm like, had so many questions, and I'm getting like answers, but it's half-ass answers, and I don't think they know that. And like, my ancestors are like, they got that from me, they stole that from me, they took that from me, they took that, and they're like, okay, calm down, like, what am I gonna do? But what am I gonna do with this information? And I was just having a blast on that ship, and sheesh, when they come in, I don't know how to talk. Like, okay. the George Armstrong Custer. I'm gonna talk about him. Yeah, when I went to the USS Midway, I was excited, and I wore my NASA thingy, my NASA sweater, and I'm like, it looked like, it reminded me of Star Wars, like it looked like something out of that, and I'm just imagining what it was like. So then one of I forgot who mentioned it, but one of the volunteers, old veterans, he goes, as I'm walking up, he said something. He stopped us and he goes, "You like Star Wars?" And Lauren's like, "Oh, she loves Star Wars." And he looks at me. He goes, You're gonna really love the upstairs." So I even got more excited because he mentioned it. So then I got my boys even more excited about it. Um, this George Armstrong Custard, my ancestors want me to bring him up because he was married to, he ends up getting married. Let me bring up his wife. Spouse, Elizabeth Bacon Custard. Now, those two, my ancestors used sex magic on them. And the sex magic goes down to their gene. It's in their, they're cursed. So their whole bloodline is cursed. So when my ancestors told me that, um, it meant like the whole bloodline. So that means if my ancestors did that curse on a bloodline, that means that other bloodlines are cursed too. So then I looked up Kardashian because this one brought up the Kardashian curse. Now my head's itching a little bit, and that is a yeah. It's like when you're lying, look for people when they lie. If they start doing this or itching at a certain spot, like every time when you feel like they're lying and they do this, talk to your spirit guides and go, okay, yes or no. Yes means he's touching his nose. Or yes means he's touching his nose. You're on the spot. And no means itching. They're itching their ear. Or they're tugging they're rubbing their eyes or something, whatever it is. But just ask your spirit guides and ask their spirit guides and goes, all right, I'm picking up this. Every time he's lying, they're scratching their ear or scratching their head. Every time then I feel like they believe that they're truthful, they're touching their nose. So ancestors or spirit guides, am I onto something? And they'll give you something. They'll give you clarification or verification. So look for that. So when I'm talking to these officers, I'm hoping that they have body cameras, because I noticed when I was in the police station when they got me, the officer was talking to me, and I'm trying to talk to him, and as I'm talking to him, my ear, like I scratched my ear, I think twice it was. I scratched my ear twice, but the the first time I scratched my ear, he pushes something, and he pushes something on the camera, and I'm like, but was it on before or after? But either way, it's 15 minutes. I think you get like certain amount of time when you press it, and it's already recording prior to that. But even then, there's other cameras on top of the body cameras. So what I'm trying to do too is that if I can't get the proof that I want, then I try to meditate on it and go back into that and see why I was doing that. I was talking to the officer and my ear itched, and I'm looking for signs like that. And they get pissed. These officers do get pissed at me because I'm not looking at them sometimes the beginning when I meet them, I'm not looking at them. I can't look at them and they hate it. Look at me, look at me. Why do I need to look at you? Why can't you tell me? I'm listening. And I'll tell them, like, I will tell them too, like, I'm autistic. And that's just the way I communicate with you. So you got to meet me halfway and I'll meet you halfway. But that's how I'll determine if you're a liar or not, or where I'm going to meet you. So these officers don't like me first off because I'm not looking at them. I'm listening to them. Then when I'm one-on-one with them, I'll look them dead in the eye and they'll get even more pissed. Like, why can't you do that in the beginning? Well, why am I here? Why aren't you being truthful? Why aren't you doing your job? Why aren't you investigating? Why am I here and you are there? It doesn't make sense. How come? Yeah, it just doesn't make sense. I don't even think they know what they're doing. But if they want to keep, suicide is prevented 100%. And for these officers and a lot of these soldiers, seeing dead like that, seeing somebody's carcass or some mutilated body or a child's body, even an animal, is fucking difficult. But where's the help at? I was trying to break my family curse, and that's what I did. I broke my family curse. Her birthday is 4/8, April 4th, 1842. Monroe, Michigan, USA. She died on April 4th, 1933, age 90. Pet name, Libby. I think it was Libby Bacon. If that's not... my ancestors, my boys, I'm planning on being an ancestor. So whatever my ancestors did, whatever my ancestors did with this curse, like, only for someone to put a curse on a bloodline and for someone to take it off a bloodline, it only means one thing, is that I'm related to the person who put the curse on there. And I was guided step by step on how to take off a curse. This is a huge victory for me. This is a huge celebration for me. USA cannot take this one away from me. So my offsprings, when you find these videos, I hope you do get justice. And I hope you know that the friends and family that are around you right now, they are not for you. They wanted me dead. They wanted me dead and gone so they can live their life the way they planned it. And it wasn't planned for them because they weren't supposed to lie. They weren't supposed to bring me down. I wasn't supposed to be here where I'm at. I'm supposed to be helping out children. I'm supposed to help. Like, it's so hard. I always wanted a lot of kids. I always wanted a big family. And it's so difficult hearing these children that are passed over. Like, you would have been awesome if we had you, you know. And in the back of my head, it's like, but we would have been in the same situation right now. So I have to come to terms with that I'm breaking the cycle for my kids. Because school teachers were a huge part of my murder. I'm gonna call it my murder, my killing. Yeah, I was like cloaked, which is weird. I seen it with my mom, and I'm right in front of my mom, and my mom won't even know I'm there. I've done that a couple times with her. The thing that will give me away is my fear. Oh God, she's seeing me. She's watching me. She sees. Does she know? Does she know? And it's like there was one time where I was scared, where she looked me dead in the eye, like watched me. She didn't know who I was, and I knew she didn't know who I was. I felt that. I felt that, and I'm like, I felt so comfortable. Like, in my head, like, you fucking bitch. You're still bitch. In my own head, and like, as that whole time going on, she didn't know who I, like, but yeah, you gave birth to me. And Anthony, I remember one time the grocery cart, like, I made you mad. I made you mad. And sometimes I'll do it on purpose. I'll do it on purpose. Because I want to see. I want to see. But I'll do it on purpose. Um, but I caught you. I won't go too far on you. I won't go too far on you, but I'll do pick on you. But the grocery cart, I felt this wave of like ramming, like you're gonna ram me with the cart. And the moment I looked back at you, you're like, you were already thinking about it. Like, I caught you in the act, and and the moment you looked up and I watched you, I locked eyes on you. You're like, oh, you got caught, and I'm like, Anthony, like, what was that? I laughed. I'm like, gosh, I'm nowhere near my mom, and I felt that. What did I do? But Anthony, you do have to know that this is abuse. Um, the sex magic, how the sex magic works is that you'll get taken advantage. You'll get somebody pregnant, or you'll think you'll get someone pregnant. Like a woman will use you, or a man will use you for sex. Um, and you will have a hard time finding out who's who. You'll be blind. Um, and also you'll get yeah, some other spirits that will taunt you in in whatever thoughts you that will come to your head, and you're gonna have to be like, you know what, that ain't for me, and that's just gonna make my soul ugly inside, and I don't want that. So there's no need to do sex magic. Like, people who do sex magic are people who are jealous, people who don't want to do the work. So if you like someone, if you really really truly like someone and they don't like you back, there's a reason for that. Don't push it. I That's the one thing I knew I loved, that I never did. When someone likes you, or when you like someone, if there's someone like a pretty girl that you like, and you ask them out, or they don't like you and you get denied, that's normal to feel low, like, oh, that hurts, or like, because you're in your head, you're like, I want to do things, like, I want to be a part of their lives a little bit more. So it makes you happy because you thought of them like that. And when they deny you that, it does kind of hurt, but it means that they don't like you in that way. So you do have to understand that there's certain people that want that. Um, but when those people that don't want, you have to, that's a good thing for you to experience that type of um, letdown, or that type of decline, or yeah, I guess decline. Um, you need that. You really need that, because it shows you that there's other things out there, that hey, you like that person, so another person that comes along that you might like as well. So you have to analyze that situation. Please analyze that situation, because that person doesn't mean harm necessarily, and it depends on how you come across that person. Because there's some girls are, oh, you're gross, or ill, that's nasty, or whatever it may be. But if you're true to yourself, however that person's going to come back at you, you can, as long as you're true to yourself, you're good at that. You'll be good at that. But the sex magic does hurt and play a part in that. So I did break a curse. I did lift up something for you boys. Now, for me to be, I can't force things on you. I really can't. I never did, never will, never want to, because that's not you. Now, what I will do is force the respect that you deserve and need for all you boys, for my offsprings. That's all I ever wanted, was for you boys to grow and be as strong as you can, be stronger than me. And yes, you will. So Anthony and Colin, Desi, Anthony, when you left me those mean messages, you are younger than me. But when you have kids, when you decide to have kids, or when it's your time to understand, you'll know how hard I tried to fight for you boys to have a better healthcare system. Like drinking and driving. We don't need alcohol, we don't need guns. But yet people are going to bars with guns. People are drinking and driving, and that's prevented. All this shit's prevented. They're going to bars knowing that they're depressed, knowing that they're going to do something stupid. They're going to bars wasting money from a job that they slaved over, so another country can be slaves to that product on what we're selling. And then that person will drink and drive and kill somebody, and then now that other family has to be doing the whole communication, living life through another realm. It's like a circle. It's a continuous circle that the United States did on purpose. They did that going back to the medium psychic thing, because I was still pissed at me. Like at myself when I was in elementary school. Me reading and writing was very difficult, and those spelling tests, like, can you tell me the list? Can I see the list on my teacher's thing? Can I just do that? No,